Hey guys, it's Princess 3X, and today's video is my June hits and misses. It is July 1st, so yeah, I'm filming them now. I have a lot of items, so I really just want to get started with it because I don't want this video to run on forever. So I'm going to start off with nail polishes. So this month I purchased the Hansen Continuous Treatment Growth Nail Polish, and this is just a clear polish that's supposed to make your nails grow faster. And I could not rave about this enough. I love, 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 love this product. I plan on doing a full review on this soon, but as of right now I'm just going to try and go in as much detail as I can pretty quickly. It does help my nails grow really, really fast, and it has made them extremely strong, so I'm really impressed by this. I was actually so impressed that I went and bought a backup of it because I got this one 75% off, and I think it's originally around $12 or $11, and 75% off it's around $3 or $4. So it's a really good deal if you can find them 75% off, and I do plan on going and getting another backup. That's how much I love this product, that I want to buy like 2 or 3 backups of it so that I always have it on hand. It made my nails really long, and although I recently cut my nails so they're short again, it made my nails really long and they broke less often. I will say that I still had some breakage, but it was a lot stronger than they usually are. It also works as a really good base coat because it fills in all the ridges in your nails so that the nail polish, when you apply it, applies really smoothly and there's no bumps or anything like that. And I also use it as a top coat as well because it has a really, really, really shiny finish. The next nail polish that I want to talk about is the Hansen HD Nail Color. I mentioned this in my summer favorite top nail polish picks video, and I did mention that I liked it, but I've sort of grown out of it. I don't like it as much now. I sort of almost hate it because it's really, 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 really sheer. So it takes around like 5 or 6 coats just to get it to somewhat opaque finish. So it's a really big hassle, and it's a really, really pretty color, but it's not something that is too flattering on my skin tone. I don't know how it would look on other people, but it's not flattering on my skin tone, so I'm not a big fan of it. This is in the color blue, or BLU. Number 2, which you can't see because it's very reflective, but I will put all the products I mentioned in this video in the down part like usual. The next polish that I picked up during June was the Wet n Wild Nail Color in Shield, which I did mention in my top summer picks as well. Just looks like this. It is a really, really, really pretty rose gold color, which is like, it's gold, has like a nice silver shimmer to it, and it's so pretty. I haven't been wearing this on my nails too often because it is pretty sheer, but I've been wearing it on my toes forever. Like ever since I got it, I've been wearing it on my toes. I haven't taken it off, and I don't plan on changing my nail polish on my toes anytime soon because it looks really, really, really good on my toes. It looks equally as good on my fingernails, but not, I don't know, I'd like it more on my toes than I like it on my fingers. As far as the formula goes, the formula, it's pretty thin, and like I said, it's not very opaque, but if you can get past that, the color is really, really pretty, and it's definitely a good price. So yeah, I loved this nail polish this month. And then the last one is just a regular white nail polish. This is the Hansen Hard as Nails Extreme Wear Nail Color in White On. Just click that. And it's just a white nail polish. I don't really have much to say about it. It is a very opaque white, but I found that it's very, very runny. It has a very runny formula, so it can get a bit streaky if you're not careful. So if you don't mind that, it's a nice polish to have. It's very cheap and affordable for a white nail polish, and I basically just got it because I needed one, and this is the first one I saw. So I don't love it, but I don't hate it either. Moving on to skincare. I only have one skincare item because I didn't really buy a lot of skincare items in June. I don't ever really buy a lot of skincare items, only when I really need something. But I did pick up the St. Ives Naturally Clear Apricot Scrub for Blemish and Blackhead Control. And I can't say that anything really extraordinary happened with this. I've used it before, and I liked it before as an exfoliator, and I like it now as an exfoliator. Nothing really changed. It works well, but it can be a bit harsh if you have really sensitive skin. I do have sensitive skin, but if you can get past sort of the pain of it, it's fine. But if you have really, really sensitive skin, I don't recommend it at all because it might hurt you, because it does have it is an exfoliator, so we'll have that really gritty texture, and it does have a bit more of a gritty texture than other exfoliators that I've used before, so it is a bit more harsh, but I think it works better in the end, and it doesn't irritate my skin. But it does exfoliate my skin well, and that's good, especially in the summer, because I found my skin gets really dry and oily in the summer. It's a very bipolar season for my skin. Some moments it'll be really oily, and some moments it'll be really dry, so I have to be careful with what skin products I use, but I really like this. It's oil free, it has salicylic acid in it, with 100% natural exfoliants, and it also and it is also paraben free and phthalate free, and it is not tested on animals. So it's really, really, really good for your skin, and I've never heard of anyone getting like an allergic reaction from this because it doesn't have too many chemical products in it. It only has like a lot of natural products. So if you're worried about something breaking you out, but you want an exfoliator, definitely try this first, because St. Ives products are usually really, really gentle and they won't cause an allergic reaction. So yeah, that was not really holy grail, but not something I've hated either. Moving on to foundation. As you guys know, I did pick up a BB cream this month, and this is my first BB cream, and this is the V.I.P Gold Super Beblesh Balm, or BB cream, from Skin 79. This is what the packaging looks like. I have been keeping it in the box because I love the box. It's very cute, and makes me feel happy that I can read the Korean on the side. But anyways, this is what the packaging looks like. I really like that it has the packaging and then the top is a mirror. As you can see my camera there. So if I were to be on the go, I don't ever carry this with me, but if I were to be on the go and I needed to conceal a spot or apply some foundation, I can easily just put this on the back of my hand and then use this to apply it on. So that's a really nice feature if you're always on the go. This did cost me around $17, which would be the most expensive foundation that I've ever bought. But recently I've becoming sort of a foundation junkie, so I'm more willing to spend money on foundation now, and I really, really, really want to try the Chanel Aqua Vita Lumiere, and I think it's around $40, $50, I think, or $30, $40. But I'm sort of trying to talk myself into buying it because I've heard so many great things about it, and I really want to try that. But anyways, it is a bit of a splurge if you're used to drugstore foundations, but I think it's totally worth it. It does have the coverage of sort of a thick tinted moisturizer. It's not as low coverage as a tinted moisturizer, but it's not as high coverage as a regular foundation. So I really like that, but I like that it's really buildable. I do apply this with my fingers. I do not apply it with a brush or my blending sponge because I've heard that it applies better if you just apply it with your fingers and then melt it into your skin. So I'll pump some on the back of my hand. I only use like that much on my entire face because a little of this goes a really long way, and then I will just use my finger and streak it on my face like that in certain places, and then I'll rub it in and pat it in so that my skin just sort of really soaks it up. But I really like the finish of this. If I'm looking for a thinner coverage that day, I'll take this and mix it with some of my face moisturizer, and that'll give me a tinted moisturizer finish. But if I want sort of light to medium coverage, I'll just use it regularly. But either way, it sort of looks just like a second skin, and I love it. My skin never looks cakey, and it never gets oily, and it's just a really, really great product. It's definitely influenced me to buy more BB creams in the future, so hopefully soon I'll try the I'll try the Hot Pink Super BB cream from Skin 79. It's basically this, but in like a hot pink packaging, and I've heard it's like better for, I think it's better for oily skin or dry skin, one of those. They switch, so I don't know. But either way, I have sort of like oily slash dry slash combination skin. My skin's really bipolar, like I said earlier, so I feel like as though it'd be better to dry like different ones. But it really influences me to buy others, especially knowing that this actually does match my skin tone. I'm not too dark for it. I was worried that it would be too dark, or this would be too light for my skin tone, but turns out it's not, so it is influencing me to buy other BB creams. But yeah, and it is authentic. I know it's authentic. I've done my research, so I made sure before I bought it that it was going to be an authentic BB cream. You want to make sure that it's authentic because if not, you could easily get really, really bad skin problems from it. And then the next thing I bought for sort of foundation is the Rimmel Fix and Perfect Foundation Primer. This is in number 1, and there's only one shade, I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's more than one shade, so I don't know why it says 1 on it. I don't know if they were coming up with other shades or what. It is a very strange shade. I'm not too sure why. It's like orangish, but when you blend it into your skin, like you can see it's very orangish. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but when you put it on your skin and blend it in all the way, you can't see the color anymore. This, I love the feel of this. It really just sinks into your skin, like it's completely dry now. So it dries really quickly. I don't have to wait too long to let it sink in like I used to have to do with my Benefit That Gal primer. So that's a really nice change. I usually don't use foundation primer just because, I don't know, I think it's like one extra step that I don't feel like doing. but I have been using it and I have noticed that my foundation has been staying on longer than it usually does. So if you haven't been using foundation primer with your foundation, I definitely recommend you try one. This is a really cheap one and I've heard loads of good things about it and I personally like it. It creates a really, really smooth base and my foundation really like just glides on. As far as how it feels when you put it on, it doesn't have a silicone feel like a lot of primers do. I actually don't like that feel because I feel like it has a lot more chemicals in it like to make that silicone feel, and I'm not a big fan of it, and I think I don't know, the feel is just weird. And it doesn't have that kind of feel. It just sort of sinks in and you feel like it's like your own skin again, but sort of smoother. So I really like the feel of this. It sinks in well. It doesn't take too long to sink in, and I can just sort of throw it on and then just do my foundation right after it. But yeah, I really like this. So definitely check this out if you're looking for a foundation primer. And then the last thing is a new concealer, and this is my Revlon Spa Age Defying Concealer. Looks like that. And I got this in number 2, which is light medium. And I wouldn't say this reached holy grail status for me, but it's definitely a really, really great concealer, and I'll probably rebuy it once I run out. The only thing I don't like is the applicator and the fact that I cannot see how much I have left. That's a really big downside to me because I like knowing when the product is out or if it's just not working or anything like that, because I can't tell with that. Like if it stops working one day, it's either the applicator's not working or there's just none left and I have to go buy another one. So I really don't like the fact that I can't see how much product's left in it, and the applicator is really unhygienic. It is one of the brush applicators. It looks like this, and you crank the bottom and the product will come out of the top. No, I don't mind too much. It's not, you know, not too crazy about it, but I don't mind enough to not like use the concealer. It's got nice coverage. I don't find it covers my acne too well, but I'll usually apply it and then put foundation over it, and by that point my acne's been covered. I'm sitting very close to the camera right now, sorry. But it covers my dark circles really, 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 really well. And I like it because not only does it like lighten up my under eye circles and make me look like I have like a brighter eyes, and it covers my dark circles really well, but it's a really light concealer. It's not really heavy. Like I love my Hard Candy Glamoflash concealer because it's really pigmented. It covers everything like completely, and it's really nice for covering up things, but it's a really, really thick, heavy concealer, and some days I don't want like a thick, heavy concealer. I want a really light concealer that I can just throw on, pat in, and it still covers just as well. So I really like that it sort of has a really good coverage, but it's a really light concealer, so you're not just glopping a lot of like skin products under your face. So I think I only have one face product this time around, and that is my Revlon Colorstay Mineral Finishing Powder in number 10, Brighten. And I did pick this up at the CVS sale as well. Most of these products were mentioned in my collective haul, so you can check that out if you want to. I will link that video below. But this is a pink mineral vein product, and it's supposed to be comparable to the MAC mineralized skin finishes. I really like this. I haven't been using it too often because recently I've been going to class for the past week and a half. As I told you guys, I am taking Chinese classes. So I've been going to Chinese classes at a college near me. So I haven't had too much time in the morning to do my makeup. I usually, like today, I just did concealer on my lid and then a contour shade and my normal liner. So I haven't really been doing very much with my makeup, just enough that I look presentable. So I haven't been using this too often, but when I do use it, it is absolutely gorgeous. It looks like that. I don't know if you really can even see in the light right now. Yeah, you probably can't even tell. Yeah, you can sort of see the shimmer right there. But I like it because it's not crazy shimmery. Like when you actually put it on, you can't see the shimmers too strongly. I don't like really, really, really shimmery highlights. I think they can end up making you look oily if you're not careful. So I really like this, and because it is a mineral powder, it never looks cakey, but it also doesn't look oily, like because it's a highlighter, if that makes sense. I find that a lot of highlighters can make you look oily, but this one does not make you look oily, nor does it make you look cakey because it is a mineral powder. I really, really like the finish, and I love the way it looks. I do use it on the C here, on my cheekbones and above my brow, down my nose and above my lips. So I really, 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 really like this. Next up is my face brush. This is the only brush I have to mention this month. I didn't really buy a lot of brushes. I've been meaning to buy more brushes, especially I'm going to go to Ulta and get more of these brushes because these brushes are amazing. But I just haven't bought too many brushes recently. But the brush that I did pick up that I did mention in my collective haul is the Real Techniques by Samantha Chapman powder brush. which I don't even know if you can see there. Real Techniques by Samantha Chapman powder brush. And Samantha Chapman is Samantha from Pixie Woo here on YouTube. So it's really cool that she designed this. But it is a duo colored, just like a big fluffy powder brush. I do not think it's duo fiber, but I think it's just like dip dyed. I'm not crazy, like I don't know for sure if that's the case. It might be duo fiber. I don't know. But I think the white is just for looks. It is completely made of Taklon bristles, so no animals were harmed. It's not real fur or anything like that. It's not like animal bristles. It's Taklon bristles. So yeah, it's really nice that no animals were harmed making this brush. I love this brush. It has, I mean, I don't know if you can have Holy Grail brushes because, I don't know, it's not a product that you rebuy. But if you could have a Holy Grail brush, this will definitely be it for me. It's humongous, as you can see. Like, it's the size of, like, I don't know, it's like half of my forehead or half of my cheek. So it's humongous. So really, I'd like dip into my powder and then like go like this. And it's like I can cover my face in like 5 minutes. It's very dense. If you see, when I pull the bristles to the side, there's absolutely no space between the bristles and the barrel here. If your brush isn't very dense, if you do go like that, you'll see a space between the bristles and the barrel. But there's no space between the bristles and the barrel, which I'm really happy with. So I definitely recommend you check out this brush. This brush specifically was $10. The other brushes, I think it varies depending on what brush you get, and I know there's a lot of brush sets as well. So I'm hopefully going to get the eye brush set next time, because I really need some new eye brushes, and I can already trust this brand because I think that if this brush is amazing, that all the rest of them will be amazing as well. Okay, so next up is eyes, and this is the last category, I promise. I know this video is probably getting really long, but thank you for bearing with me. So the first thing that I bought is Almay Bright Eyes Liner Highlighter Duo. I can't say I'm crazy about this. There's really nothing extraordinary to it. It's not Holy Grail status, nor is it something that I use on an everyday basis. Nothing like that. This is in the color Dark Chocolate and Shell. I basically only use this when I'm going to the beach. I use the brown liner side on my lower lash line and my brown waterproof liner on my upper lash line, and then I'll use this cream highlighter in my inner corner. But other than that, I don't use it that often. I don't use it on a daily basis. I don't use it even on a weekly basis. I won't ever really pick this up unless I'm going to the beach. The next thing that I picked up was the Rimmel Sexy Curves Waterproof Mascara. I can't say really any good positive things about this, but I won't say anything negative about it. This would be my first waterproof mascara ever. So maybe it's just I'm not used to waterproof mascaras, but it doesn't come off in the water, so I guess it's a good thing. But it's impossible to get off. Even if I'm using like makeup remover or makeup wipes, I usually use makeup wipes. It is impossible to remove, and it'll stay on my lashes all night, and I really hate that feeling of waking up with like my eyes stuck together because my mascara has like, I don't know, attached itself to my lower lashes. So I really hate that about it. I'm very cautious when I use it because it's almost not worth it to use it because of the fact that it won't ever come off. So I'm definitely not a big fan of that. It doesn't really do a lot to my lashes either. It's not very dark, and it doesn't lengthen them or volumize them, even though it says full volume and curve mascara. It doesn't do that. It does hold my curl pretty well though if I curl my lashes and then apply it, but the only reason that really is because waterproof mascaras are more, gel-based, I think, or wax-based. They're more wax-based. So, of course, they're naturally going to hold the curl in your eyelashes better, but I don't think it's worth it. I don't like using this because I'm so afraid that it's just going to stay on my lashes. But I have it in black, and this is what the packaging looks like. It's very cute packaged, though. It's like aqua blue. It's like a mirror finish. I really love the packaging because it's really bright. It brightens up my makeup collection. But this is what the wand applicator looks like. It's like 3 little balls, and then they all have like little prongs coming off of them. I really like the applicator. The applicator is definitely unique, and I think it helps to curl my lashes a little more. But other than that, I don't see too many advantages to this. Okay, so the next thing that I picked up was the Physicians Formula but it's the Physicians Formula Custom Eye Enhancing Gel Cream Liner Trio for green eyes. I do have green eyes, so that's the one I picked up. I'm planning on picking up the hazel one as well, because the hazel one has different colors and I really ended up liking this product. But basically what it is, it comes with 3 gel liners stacked like this when you get it in the packaging, and you can pull them apart. I just leave them apart in my makeup collection. It's just difficult having them together. I don't like that they package them this way because the packaging gets really bulky, and it's like, I don't know, I guess it's better for traveling because I can just stick them together, stick it in my bag, and I'll have some fun liners for going out. But I'm not a big fan of it packaging wise. But anyways, it looks like this, and you get 3 liners, 1 dramatic one, 1 natural one, and 1 playful one. Personally, I think the ones they picked for each of those categories did not fit the categories at all, but that's just my own opinion. I guess it depends on what your idea of dramatic or natural or playful is. But anyways, the first one that it comes with is the natural one, and in this case it was this really pretty sage green liner. I did use this in a recent tutorial of mine, which is already up, and it is my Peekaboo Earthy Neutrals look. So you can look at that if you want to see this in use, but it's a very pretty color. It's a light sage color, and it does have a very subtle shimmer to it. You can't tell too much on camera. Maybe if I turn on my light. Got a very sort of yellowy chartreuse color shimmer to it, but it's not very noticeable when you wear it on your eyes. But I really like this color liner. It's really pretty. It's not natural. It's green. Last time I checked, people don't have green eyelashes or green like natural lash lines, so I don't see what they were getting with natural with this. That's what I mean, that it didn't fit the category. But I like it nonetheless. I don't really care about the categories they put it in because I don't follow those. I did really like it. It's very creamy and extremely pigmented, so you don't have to keep layering it on. Like normally with gel liners or colored liquid liners, you have to layer it a lot to get a really opaque color from it. But with this, you don't have to do that. It's naturally really opaque and colorful. So I definitely recommend this product. I really like this color, and I've been wearing it a lot. And then the next color you get is the playful one, and for that it was this really pretty, this is my favorite out of all 3 of them, purple color, and I love this color. On camera it's looking really blue, and I don't know why that is. So it's looking really blue on camera, but it's actually a really dark purple with like a blue undertone to it, so it's not as blue as it is on camera. Like it's like matching my navy nails, so I don't know what that is, but it's a purple color and it's absolutely gorgeous. They all have the same formula, so if you like the formula of one, you like the formula of the others. It's really creamy, like I said, and really easily opaque. You don't have to layer a lot, so I really like this, and it's very pigmented, so that's really nice. And then last but not least, you get the dramatic one. Of course, the dramatic one in every single kit is a black, but they each sort of, I guess they each sort of have a different color shimmer to them, but the shimmer isn't noticeable, which I actually prefer, because I bought it because I wanted not only the other colors, but I needed a new black liner, or new gel black liner. So I picked that up because of the purpose that I needed a black one as well. So I'm happy that the shimmer really isn't that noticeable. I guess if you were under lights constantly, it'd be more noticeable, but I don't know. Anyways, it is a black with green shimmer in it, which you can probably see if I turn on the light. So you can see that there, and it's almost a really dark green with green shimmer. I can't tell. I actually think it's a really dark green with green shimmer in it, but in person it just looks like black on your eyes because it's that dark. So it looks like a black with no shimmer, but I guess it depends on what you like. If you're looking for really unique colors, then I really definitely recommend this. This is what the back says, by the way. It is the Physician Formula Shimmer Strips Custom Eye Enhancing Gel Cream Liner for green eyes. And I think the only reason they really had it in like a stack form like this or whatever is so that they could fit it in that Shimmer Strips category, because they have the Shimmer Strips collection or whatever, and all of them are in strip form. So I think that's the only reason they really put it in a stack like this, but I would have preferred they just gave me 3 separate liners with less bulky packaging, because the packaging is extremely awkward because you have this random square top to hook it to things, and then you have the indented square bottom. So I would just prefer this and this part to be cut off and just to be this little square here. but I guess they had to do that to fit it into the Shimmer Strips line, or it wouldn't have made sense. But I really, really like this product overall. All of them are really creamy and pigmented, so I definitely recommend this if you were looking for some new, fun colored gel liners. Last but not least is the L'Oreal Paris Brow Stylist Professional Eyebrow Pencil, and mine is in Blonde. Blonde, which you can't even see because, I don't know, it's just not showing very well, but it says Blonde. I will put all these products in the down bar, so don't worry too much about the names of them. And I can't tell you guys how much I love this. It's reached Holy Grail status for me. I love it that much. I use this every single day, and I want to go buy another one, but every time I go to the store, it's not in stock, so that's really, really, really sad. But I have fallen head over heels for this eyebrow pencil. Like I said, it has reached Holy Grail status for me, and I love it so much. It looks absolutely natural. I am wearing it on my brows right now. It looks really natural, but it also makes my brows look really groomed, and it is my perfect shade for my hair color. I like that no matter sort of how much I put on, it never looks fake or like overly colored, if that makes sense. So I really, really like that about it. And the packaging is amazing. I love the packaging. It's got the cap, of course, and here's the brow pencil. If I pull this off, there's the shade. It's a taupey brown color, but it's almost got like it's a very taupey brown color. So I like it because if you had sort of an ash blonde hair color, it would match. But if you had an orangey toned blonde color like I do, it also matches. So that's why I like it being sort of taupe colored, because it matches every sort of shade of blonde. It looks like that. And I think if you had really, really light blonde color hair, and you were looking for an eyebrow pencil, this would work as well. And it is a good price because it is drugstore, but also the cap comes with this brush on it, which I use every time to sort of blend in the color to my brows to make it look more natural. So I really, really like that. And then on the very end, you get a pair of tweezers. The tweezers, you know, they're not great. They're just included in here, but they're not horrible either. I have been using them to get like little stray hairs below my eyebrows, and they work well for that. So, it's a nice bonus to have it, and they're cute little mini tweezers. So if you were traveling and you didn't want to bring like your full eyebrow waxing kit or whatever, you could just bring this and you have your tweezers stuck in the bottom. So that's basically it for all my products. This video is super, super long, so I'm going to have to somehow condense it into like 20-ish minutes because I don't want you guys to be watching forever. But all the products that I mentioned will be listed in the down bar as usual. All my sites will be listed in the down bar as usual. Check me out on Twitter. It's twitter.com/Poindexter-tweet, which is POINDEXTER tweet. And I think that's it. Check out my vlog channel. I will have more singing videos up because I did get requested to do more, so I will have more singing videos up soon. My vlog channel is youtube.com/Principessa3xvlogs. And yeah, I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Send in your requests, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.